Good morning, guys. So, this is going to be my morning routine as a stay at home mom. So, usually in the morning, we are all in my bed. Izzy usually comes in at some point during the night or really, early in the morning, and she goes back to sleep or we cuddle for a minute. Um, at this point in my morning, I had already let the dogs out and I just got done nursing Kennedy. So, if you guys are new, Izzy is 28 months old and Kennedy is 5 weeks old. She's a little fresh one. So, I will change Kennedy's diaper, put her outlet sock on the charger, and if Izzy wakes me and like she's awake, then she will kind of be my little shadow, and we go through and do all of this stuff together. If she's sleeping though, that's cool too. And in this video, she's actually getting over a pretty bad cough that she had. So that was definitely affecting her sleep. So, the dog woke me to go out, and I just decided to get up and get this stuff done with just Kennedy. And Kennedy actually slept through most of this, so that's awesome to be able to do my little morning self-care, I guess. Alone is cool. It's nice when it can happen. I don't do anything crazy. I just do basic hygiene, and then I have to put on a new shirt because I have milk all over my pajama shirt, and yeah, we got to fix that. So I'll put on a new shirt as well. And I put on a nursing tank in this video. Those are awesome. I got these ones on Amazon after I had Izzy, and they're really great. But yeah, I didn't have anywhere to go today, so I will just usually put on some comfy clothes. I actually ended up like resetting my house. This was filmed on a Monday, and Mondays are a pretty big reset day for me after spending the weekend with, like, as a family, if that makes sense. Things just tend to get messy, and I tend to just want to spend time as a family, or we'll go do things, and so there's more to do on Mondays. A little bit extra. So yeah, this is that nursing tank. They're really awesome. And then I just use some nursing pads. Breastfeeding is so messy, y'all. It really is. But I love it. I breastfed Izzy until she was 24 and a half months old, and I was 6 months pregnant, actually. So I'm really excited to be starting this journey with another baby. I really enjoy breastfeeding. So yeah, and then I will assess my hair, see what's going on, and it always ends up. It's hot here, y'all. I live in Texas, and we are still in the hundreds, and I can't. There's too many people touching me all the time, and then it's hot, and no, thank you. So I had it down, and then I ended up putting it up while I was still in the bathroom. So yeah, I'll just put on some face lotion, moisturize a little bit. We don't want to be dry and crinkly, And then my chapstick, which actually was smooshed from Izzy. So like I said, she's usually following me around, being my little shadow. Here I am throwing my hair up. That's how it be. Then I take my antidepressant and my prenatal, and I started my coffee. And then I really try to stay on top of laundry. So usually overnight, I will leave it empty and open so that way it can air out my washing machine. And then in the morning, I usually have something to throw in, y'all. Usually there is something to wash. And like I said, I just try to stay on top of it. So I just started my washer, looking at what's in the dryer, and it was just a load of Kennedy stuff. I'm still washing her stuff separately. I probably will for a little bit, just because babies have such sensitive skin. But Izzy's stuff does get washed with our clothes, our regular clothes. Jacob's work clothes are a separate load, because that stuff be nasty sometimes. And it's time to make some coffee. This coffee creamer has been my obsession for months. It is so good. It's like the vanilla cinnamon vanilla cream. It's really good. So I'll just make my coffee. Some days I make iced coffee. I get Javy coffee on Amazon as well. I like coffee. I like being caffeinated. So I'll mix that up, and then I add a little bit of Cool Whip because it makes me feel fancy. It makes me feel special. I don't know. I really enjoy adding Cool Whip to it though. So I'll just do a little swirly do of that. It's just so good. I don't know. And then I'm not a huge breakfast person or a healthy breakfast person, if you will. So I will eat some plain Pop-Tarts or I will have a waffle. But on my waffles, I do put all natural peanut butter. So don't come at me too hard, y'all. Or I'll have like Honey Bunches of Oats. But then I just grabbed Kennedy a new outfit because she gets milk on her too. Like I said, breastfeeding is so messy. So I just grabbed her this little onesie that says save water, drink milk. And then she was still asleep. So while my Pop-Tart was toasting, I put on some Steve Wilkos. And then she kind of started stirring. So I went over to see if she was going to wake up. She kind of dozed back off. And then she decided that she did want to wake up and join me. So I just grabbed her. I do have this bassinet in the living room. It is actually really useful to have this up here. My first daughter, I would just lay like on the floor a lot. But yeah, I have a big dog now and a toddler, and they cannot be trusted. So it's nice to lay her down. And I put her in her bouncer so I could eat. I love this thing. It's just like a basic little bouncer. And then my parents came over. My parents live right next door, and they wanted to wake Izzy. She didn't wake up though for them. So I went in to wake her. It was time for her to wake up. They didn't want to wake her. I feel like I should clarify that. But then she heard my dad in the living room, so she had to go out and say hi to Kennedy and get some bop snuggles with her crazy bedhead. And then we just had some playtime. Kennedy woke back up. I got her dressed. And I facilitated some positive interactions between the girls. Izzy can be a little rough, and there's been some times that she has just straight up smacked her sister. So, yeah, see, like, ooh, makes me nervous, guys. So, yeah, we just hang out and give the dog some loving before we jump into the day. Okay, so that was my little morning routine. Like I said, some mornings Izzy wakes me up, so we just do all of that together. What? So now we're just gonna get into playtime, read some books. Izzy usually doesn't watch a whole movie. I've been putting on like the Disney movies, just because she's sick right now, and then also, I'm still trying to get into this mom of two thing. But usually, we're still in here, we're singing together, we're playing together type of thing. And then usually once I start cleaning, she honestly wants to help me. So yeah, we'll usually play a little bit in the morning. Once Kennedy falls asleep here, I'm gonna start cleaning and stuff. Are you okay? So yeah, this is just what my mornings look like. A little bit, usually. Hi! So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But yeah, oh, are you hungry? Okay. We'll see you guys later.